Hey guys, it's Commander Casual here. We are playing our Dargo the Shipwrecker and Jeska Thrice Reborn turn 3 kill deck. Uh, so if you haven't seen the deck tech for this one, basically like it relies on playing a whole bunch of 0 mana creatures and artifacts to try to get Dargo out on turn 1, and we have the hand for it this time. So we can actually get away with that. So Dargo, you can sacrifice an artifact or a creature and make them cost 2 less to cast. So we sack all those artifacts, cast Dargo, and then hopefully we can cheat out Jeska early as well. And then we can use her 0 ability to triple Dargo's damage and just insta-kill somebody with commander damage. So we'll see how this goes. We already got the nuts hand from the start, so we're off to a good start. Let's see. We're playing against 2 other mono red decks. We're playing against Neheb the Eternal. So he's a 5-drop, 4/6, Afflict 3. So Afflict is really weird and only shows up in like one of the Amonkhet sets. But whenever the creature becomes blocked, it deals, or the blocking player loses a number of life equal to the Afflict. And Neheb's ability is that at the beginning of the post-combat main phase, you add 1 red mana for each 1 life your opponents have lost. So this is like a big red mana deck, where usually it causes damage to all players, and then you attack, and then you cast like a huge burn spell or some kind of like red X spell. You just played a Dragon Master Outcast as well, which lets you get dragons if you have enough lands. We're also playing against one of the new Kaldheim commanders, which is Magda Brazen Outlaw. So it's a 2-drop, 2/1. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. And whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token. And you can sack 5 treasure tokens to go get an artifact or dragon card and put it on the battlefield. So this is going to be dwarf tribal for sure. But it's probably also going to be either like have an artifact sub theme or have a dragon sub theme, or both. So that'll be really interesting to see. I'm wondering if we just battle rage and smack somebody here, or if we curse, or thought vessel. I don't like. This is the first time I've ever played this deck, so I don't really know what to do. We don't have a ritual or anything, so we can't cheat Jeska out here and just kill somebody. But we could smack somebody for 14 commander damage. So I think we'll do that. Yeah, so this guy already called out what the deck's doing. That pirate is going to be something dealing triple damage. I think we're going to attack this Vornaclex player, though, because he's actually the guy I'm most scared of. I mean, Neheb can be scary, but he needs some setup, so. Actually, I guess I should attack the... Because if we play Jeska next turn, I can just kill the Vornaclex player, so let's attack this guy instead. Because he has trample, too, so... So we're just going to come in swinging. So the funny thing about this deck is obviously like running the partner commanders and one-on-one commanders obviously way more beneficial, but like arguably like a competitive commander deck, so I didn't want to do it. Oh, someone's crying. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Okay, so this guy's going to be completely open next turn too, so we can just kill him next turn because we have a Darksteel Citadel. So we'll play that, play Jeska, 0 her, and then kill Vornaclex. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I've never played this deck before. The funny thing about it though is that in like 4-player, it's kind of like you've got a pretty good shot, I think, to kill at least one person right off the bat with the Jeska and Drago combo or Dargo combo. But then because your whole deck is like committed to doing that, I think you probably have like a really hard time killing the other 2 players before they bring some reckoning on you. So that's going to be the real scramble here, I think, is I think almost every time we'll pretty reliably get like a turn turn 3 kill, maybe even a turn 2 kill if we got like a ritual or something. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna play our Darksteel Citadel. I know I didn't go over the new Vorniclex. I will really quick. So it's a 6-drop, 6/6 trample haste. If you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many counters on instead. And if an opponent would put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put half that many on. So Vorniclex is just he's a big beater with a really good effect. So that's probably going to be like a counters-based deck. Like focusing on +1/+1 counters or some other beneficial counters on like random weird permanents. Maybe charge counters or something like that. But yeah, so choose target creature until your next turn. That creature would deal combat damage to one of your opponents. It deals triple that damage. So pick Dargo. Please finish me turn 3. I said we don't. Dargo doesn't have trample on his. Oh, he does have trample on his own. Never mind. I mean, we still won't be able to kill this guy because he'll block, but we'll go to kill this guy anyway because we can't pass up on getting the hilarious kill. Oh yeah, and Jeska's one of the partner commanders that came out with the new partner set, and she enters the battlefield with a number of loyalty counters equal to the number of commanders you've cast this turn. Or sorry, this game. So because I cast Dargo and then her, she has 2. And then I can minus X her to deal X damage to each of up to 3 targets. So what I think I'm going to do is next turn I'll X her. I'll just kill this guy's little stuff and then kill him. And then it'll just be a one-on-one between me and the dwarf deck. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, the dwarf guy just conceded. So I think that's the game. This could be a really quick game 1. I'm a little disappointed he conceded because he's probably just like, oh, there's no way we can win, but oh no, I guess I can just keep zeroing him and smashing in, but I mean either option's fine. But I think this Jeska is really cool though because I like any commander that keeps in mind how many times you have to cast your commander, because I always find that's like a huge limitation for me when I try to build decks about oh, I have to sack a creature. You jerk. It deals 5 damage to target opponent unless, but I have to sack, right? Oh no, I don't have to. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that damage. That's a little problematic though. Oh, I was like, how did he cast that? But he has this guy. Okay, so this must be like a dragon-specific deck. Yeah, return Jeska to command zone. Okay, so this is going to be super interesting then. Because here's the struggle I was talking about. Because Dargo is, like, he's not cheap to play, and we dumped all our artifacts. So, like, we've got a Curse of Opulence and a Thought Vessel and everything. We can't cast Jeska again right away, so... So we'll enchant this guy with the Curse of Opulence. So this just makes gold tokens whenever we attack. Or whenever anybody attacks them. And we'll cast a Thought Vessel as well. So we've got Darksteel Citadel and Thought Vessel to sacrifice to Dargo if we need to recast him. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9. Okay, so we can cast Dargo again. But not on the same term as Jeska. Like, do we... I think we gotta, like... I think we attack here. It's, like, it's a really hard call with this deck. This is the interesting part of this deck. You know, always yield to this. So this will make us gold tokens, too, which will also help just cast new stuff. That's why I'm really pro-attacking right now. This guy has to block as well. But we're still going to tick up a bit of commander damage. If he doesn't block, he dies, is what I mean. But I think because we're playing such a ridiculous aggro deck, we can't wait. You know? There's no way I can... Yeah. Yes, return to command zone. Yeah, so because we're playing such a ridiculous aggro deck, I don't think there's any way we can really take our foot off the gas here. Like, I think we just have to just keep hammering and hammering as much as we can because, like, we're not. there's like, there's so few cards in this deck that can, like, really help us out here. So much of the deck is based around just getting Dargo out on, like, turn one. Like, we have so many, like, artifacts that we can cast for free. We have all four of the 0 mana but still red kobold creatures in Magic because there's the new partner one, Rograk, I think, or something like that, and then there's like Crookshank kobolds. They're all 0/1s regardless for one, but well, I mean, this is going off a little bit so far. I mean, we got the early kill, but this guy's running such a creature heavy deck though. It's kind of annoying. Ah, that's a pain. Yeah, so him destroying our Thought Vessel gives us not only like one less mana to tap for, but one less thing to play Drago with. So Dargo, sorry. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's worth more if we sacrifice it to Dargo. So if we sack this and this, that's 4 mana off his cost. He's going to cost 9 and plus 5. So we should be able to cast Dargo. So we're going to cast Dargo here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to cancel because we need to... Oh, we don't need to sacrifice Darksteel Citadel, I don't think. Yeah, because this is... Sorry, I was thinking like tap and then sack Darksteel Citadel. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, sorry. Just I don't want to screw this up. Okay, so now it's 7. And now it's 5. Cast. And we recast Dargo. He doesn't have haste. He does have trample though, so like if this guy doesn't, he's really drawing dead on lands. So okay, well maybe not, but he's just played another mountain. He got his little dudes to make dragons way cheaper. So this is like he's clearly playing like a dragon tribal deck here with Neheb, which is actually like it's a really fitting way to play Neheb because you get to beat in hard with the dragons, so you get a whole bunch of red mana afterwards, and then you like he probably still has a bunch of burn spells in here just for finishers. Oh crap. That's a problem. So here's the thing. We play Jeska next turn. We've got it. Yeah, our Desperate Ritual doesn't do anything for us right now. So like regardless, we cast Jeska here. So we have 4 loyalty. So we could burn out these guys and swing. And he's got a block again. But we're running out of gas is the issue. Because Dargo would be 9 to cast again. And I can't just 0 him. But I also can't wait because if he attacks with Balefire Dragon, it deals combat damage to a player, deals that much damage to each creature. So he'll kill Dargo regardless because he'll attack with Balefire. So we can't can block 12, 21. I can't take my foot off the gas. No. So yeah, we're going to have to minus X Jeska to wipe out these guys. There's no way, like I'm not even going to try to take out like the remainder of his health. I think the only way we win here is with commander damage. So I think I just get rid of these guys. Oh, I don't even have to kill her, right? Nice, yeah. Sorry, for whatever reason I was thinking that I had to take all of her loyalty off, but I don't. Yeah, I'll just take 3, so that'll kill all of them, and she'll be left at 1 loyalty. And then I think we attack because it'll get us a gold anyway. And again, we can't stop now. There's like he'll attack with Balefire next turn if he doesn't block here. I mean, like he has to block. So if we don't attack, he doesn't have to block. Balefire still exists. He attacks us. Dargo's dead next turn. If we attack, he at least has to block. We get in for 1 extra point of commander damage, and we get a gold token. And we've got a Desperate Ritual next turn, and either probably another land or maybe another artifact or something like that. If we're really lucky, we could draw like our Great Furnace, which is an artifact land. So we can tap that and sack it, and hopefully we can replay Dargo next turn. But I'm not terribly optimistic. But this is what we've got to do. So, yep, back to the command zone. And this is where the fun of this deck comes out for me. I think it's not cheesing the first. You shouldn't finish either. That deck is great. I'm glad you like it. It's pretty cheesy. I'm surprised though. I kind of figured that as soon as what's his face died, we'd be just screwed. I mean, like this guy casting Heb now, which is a problem for us. But I figured as soon as Dargo died the first time, we'd just be out of luck. But I guess not. So, all right, let's do some more math here. So, we can play Astral Cornucopia. I mean, regardless, we'll do that for nothing. So it's just a body to sack. Okay, so you got 2. So he's 11 to cast now. So 2 here, 2 here. So that's 4. We can sack the Darksteel Citadel after tapping it. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have enough without having to ritual. Or we can not sack the... Can we get away with not sacking the Darksteel? Because I'd rather not sack it yet if we don't have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an extra 1, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we can't. Okay, so we have to sack the Darksteel Citadel. So we'll hold on to the Desperate Ritual. So we'll tap that first. Awesome. That should be plenty. Well, not plenty. Enough. Cast Dargo again. I mean, there's no point in killing Jeska here. Is there even a point in using your 0? I don't know. Until my next turn, his damage is dealt. One of your opponents. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Yeah, this deck was actually a suggestion from a friend of mine that I play. We play Paper together, but he lives in a different city than I do right now. So we've been playing through like Google Meets and doing kind of like we actually get a fairly interesting setup going that works decently well, which is that we have like a camera facing our person, and then we have one facing our board. And for me, that's my phone sitting on top of a tripod. But he actually suggested this to me the other day because he knows that I have this YouTube channel, and I'm super impressed with it already. It's really funny because it's so not how you play Commander normally. Like I find almost always in Commander it's better to just like take a second to like wait and think about it, or spend a turn just like with your creatures untapped and see what you draw into next turn and play. And this one's like, nope, no time, keep going, gotta play. Okay. So I was really hoping he'd like draw dead on stuff, but he still has a lot of cards in hand too. I don't know how we win this. So like Jeska's ability only triples his damage against players. It doesn't triple his damage to creatures or anything. So it's not like we can do it to him and swing for 21 and then have them soak up only 10 damage, but like the dealing the X doesn't really do anything, so Does it? Well, it doesn't count towards their toughness, does it? It doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, well he's got a double block here, I guess. So I guess he could just soak with. If he soaks with Neheb, he doesn't die. Maybe I'll make a mistake here and be like, oh, it's only 3 damage coming through. That'll get tripled, but. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, like I think we let Neheb die. Yeah. I mean, we still got a lot of a lot of life, so we got time, I guess. Dargo's so expensive now, though. Tran Dynamo. Backdraft Hellkite's pretty cool. Gives everything flashback or instants and sorceries flashback when you attack with it. This is interesting. Like, does he have anything he can even? I don't even think he has anything he can cast. Oh, he killed Jeska. Fair enough. It's not really like a huge thing for us, though. I mean, like we can recast Jeska, I think, with the ritual. A red elemental blast is super useless against this mono red deck. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Jeska's 7. One, sorry, so we have 5, 6, 7. We could cast Jeska. And like, do we just burn them both? I guess. Like, what else are we gonna do? I know I like should probably keep this stuff for Dargo, but Dargo's 13 mana to play. So I think we just try to keep casting Jeska. I don't know. Just do enough damage to kill the Hellkite for now. I really like Jeska too. I think I'd like to do a Jeska with a different commander and do like a. I was gonna say a real commander deck. Not that this one isn't real, but it's so ridiculously narrow in what it does. I guess. It's gonna blast Jeska for 1 or something. Yeah. I mean, maybe we can draw like a Cobalt or something and then just like attack for 0 with it and build up some gold tokens and then sacrifice the gold and the Cobalt. It's kind of weird that he pinged the. He pinged Jeska and then attacked me. I think he can ping me with Scourge of Vulcus. Any target, yeah. That's kind of a very, very minor misplay. It only pinged for 1. Jeweled Lotus! This was probably the most expensive card in this deck, just because it's really popular right now for all commander decks. But and I didn't get some of the more expensive like 0 mana artifacts because, other than this one, because they didn't really have any play in any other deck. But so if I play that and crack it, that gives me 3, so 8. So we can't play Jeska anyway, and we couldn't play Dargo either. So we will just wait. This is the waiting game we got to play. We got lots of life still, so. And we'll see if this guy like runs out of anything. All right, that's a bit of a problem. So hopefully we draw a land next turn, and then I think we have to Jeska and just burn out Udvara Hellkite. Like burn the two of them, burn him. Really banking on drawing that Great Furnace, because we can tap and sack it like we did with the... Oh, right, they have haste. Never mind, so we're just screwed. Yikes. Oh, and this Scourge with Valkus. Scourge of Valkus combo, too. What do you mean declare blockers? I don't have any. Don't insult me like this, MTGO. Yeah, I think we're hooped. I think that's that, but we're going to play it out. We're going to give him the hit. I threw an Empty of the Warrens in here just because it seemed like a hilarious option if we couldn't cast Jeska or Dargo. That's not going to do anything for us anyway because they're all flying. Well, like, so if I play Jeweled Lotus and then cast Empty the Warrens, we get 4 goblins, right? Then well, I don't think I can cast this without like a valid target. But we get tokens, and we get tag. It doesn't really matter. I don't think there's anything we can do to save ourselves, but I'll be damned if I don't try. Because I can't. Yeah, I can't cast that without a valid target. My logic behind the Empty the Warrens was that we might have a turn where we drop like a whole bunch of 0 mana artifacts, but not be able to cast Dargo or Jeska that turn. So we just cast Empty the Warrens instead, or in this kind of scenario. Because like if we, because what, we'll take 10. No, we're definitely dead next turn, but. Yeah, he doesn't even need to play anything else. I always find it funny when people run Shivan Dragon. It's not that good. Not compared to, like, it's not good, period, compared to other dragons. I don't even like that it's rare. There's a 6 mana for a 5/5 flyer. Like, with fire breathing. We should be dead. I think he just yielded to his turn. That was a punt. Shit. Oops. Just got our Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, we can capitalize on that, honestly. Well, we're going to try. Is it just... Oh, it's when they're attacked. It's not per creature. That's brutal. Okay. I thought we'd be getting a lot more than that. I mean, you can Lion's Eye Diamond. Which is kind of just like the non-commander specific and not as good Jeweled Lotus, but... I think I have to sacrifice. Oh, wait. Yes, we'll do Lion's Eye. Yeah, sorry, we're going to cast Jeska here and just hit him with some fire. And we're going to just hit him with everything we got. I think Jeska in like a big mana deck would be fun though. Just focus on like keep casting her and blasting people. Yeah, like that was the extent of my capitalizing on that. I couldn't possibly do anything else. Like I think I probably could have cast Dargo. Let's see. So Lions I could sack for 3. Jolt Lotus sack for 3, so that's 6 plus 5 would be 11, and then I could sack the gold token for 13. Yeah. So I could have cast Dargo, but he would have just been sitting there doing nothing because he doesn't have haste. So, but like that's pretty good. I mean, like I know this guy quit because he's lame, but I'm just gonna say I tried. Well, that was a really good game and really good first showing for this deck, first game with this deck even. So thanks for watching. I know this one's obviously a lot quicker than my usual videos is, so I'm gonna try to get a bunch more recordings as well. And if you want to see the specific cards in it, go check out the deck tech, and I'll also post a deck list for it. Have a good one.